Hello, stars. Welcome back. I am Mandy, and we are going to have a love read. Hope everybody has been doing well. Please check the description of this video below. My email is there, and that's how you will contact me about your very own card read. Also, remember, we're all adults here, so please take what resonates with your story, apply it where it needs to be applied, and leave the rest for the other stars. All right. There are also ways that you can support the channel if you are inclined to do so, and support me, and that is all in the description below, and you can send blessings and gifts and all kinds of stuff. There is also a new merchandise link, which I'm hoping to get in there. I thought I had put it in the last video, but it did not show up, so I'm going to make sure that it gets in there this time. All right, stars, I think that's all the announcements. Let's see what the current energy is. So I want everybody to take a deep breath. In through your nose and out through your mouth is the best, right? So in with the love and out with the rest. So and think about the person on your mind or whatever questions that you need to have answered. If you're drawn here, I am sure there's a nugget for you somewhere. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start with regular tarot. What is the overall energy influencing my stars' love life right now? What is going on around them? There's the first one. Death in reverse. Something's at a standstill. And the World. But everything's gonna work out. For sure. And Justice. Yeah. So, it looks like some kind of situation, something that was just same-o, that needed to change. Like, it feels like universe stepped in, forced change, and totally put a stop to something. But it's going to work out in your favor. I mean, you have the World here, talking about your success and completion of things that you've mastered. You know, you're being recognized, and you have Justice here as well. So use your intuition to get your moral, to set your moral compass. Okay, so maybe something just wasn't morally right. There was bad things maybe going on behind, around you, that you didn't know about, and the universe stepped in and said, nope, not happening no more. This person has the World going on. They're doing what they need to do. They're mastering the things that need to be mastered, and they deserve fairness and balance, because they're accountable and they tell the truth. And so it looks like maybe, like I said, something bad was going on around you, or within a relationship, and you deserved better. You just deserve better, or you do deserve better, and the universe is taking care of that. That's the overall energy around you right now and your love life. All right, well, stars, let's continue and see about the person on your mind. Okay, the person on their mind, what are they feeling? The Two of Swords in the upright. This person just, they really want peace restored. Okay, they have just they've stalled. They don't know what to do. They can't make a decision. They have suffered through their own decisions, or and they know this was a stalemate. It might be this person that the universe stepped in and stopped things because you weren't being treated right. So they have now, having to listen to their inner voice when they make decisions and stop listening to other people, is what it sounds like or looks like to me. Because they've needed to balance their priorities. That's that moral compass, right? That we was just talking about. Okay. What kind of intentions do they have then? There it is. The devil. Oh my goodness. So this talks about also needing balance, okay? The devil does. When it's like this, it talks about being responsible and trying to align things, because they're only limited by what they believe is possible, and they're sitting here with this Two of Swords and a blindfold over them, so they feel like that they're stuck and they're bonded, or like they're in a bondage, like they're chained to something. So they're maybe their intentions are because they're really wanting peace restored, and they know this was at a stalemate, is to go within and look at their shadow self, look at what has been going on, so they can align their self. That's their intentions. Oh, okay. So what are the actions that they're going to take? Well, that was a whole bunch, but we're going to take this one. Their actions is the Ten of Cups. Okay. So they want a sense of belonging and happiness and lasting success. So although all this has been going on, they do still want love. So the Ten of Cups is great. This person wants long-lasting happiness with you, the home, everything, and you make them feel blessed. So really, it looks like somebody here is from your past, that the divine universe stepped in and put a stop to some hokey pokey that was going on, has been doing some work, and they really do, their actions are to come towards you and have this happily ever after with you. There you go. How are you feeling about this? Do you know about this? Okay. How's my stars feeling about this? You're feeling like the Eight of Cups in reverse. You're feeling like, it kind of numb to the situation because of the past. I feel like you're thinking this person might be in and out, because the Eight of Cups talks about drifting. So you're not convinced, I don't believe. What kind of challenges are here besides that you're not convinced? Ooh, the High Priestess. So sound judgment and common sense is the challenge. Balance of opposites, indecisions. So the balance of you both there together maybe is the challenge. Getting you both on the same page is the challenge. Oh, and here's the potential outcome, the Page of Pentacles. That potential outcome is that, this person gets the courage up and comes towards you, offering what they got, intending completely to be loyal and balance things out. You know, the Page of Pentacles does talk about that need for that balancing of priorities and decisions, the moral compass, and all of that. Sounds like somebody's done some work. Oh, dropped that one. Let's see what your advice is on the floor. Oh, yay! Your advice is... Look at there. The sun is the advice. That there's success ahead on this path. And to keep going forward on that path, you know, that there is a completion of all this here. And it's a result of true will. Positivity. There'll be strength here in this relationship again, and glory that you guys have made it back with the 10 of Cups. How about that? Right? That's pretty decent. So this is a story of someone who the divine universe is removed from your energy for reasons, and very good reasons, because they just, you know, were doing some things that weren't very good, okay? And they weren't being probably accountable, or they just wasn't doing what they were supposed to be doing. And it looks like here that after their time here in the Two of Swords and in the Devil, you know, that they've gotten these change that they feel like maybe could have been bad habits or past, who knows what it was, but they just weren't doing what they were supposed to, are now aligning, you know, getting it together. Their moral compass is, you know, pointing in the right direction now, because they're working on this. They want this everlasting happiness here with you, and with the 10 of Cups and the Sun. You just aren't sure because of your experience, I feel like, with this person. But the High Priestess is here, and she says that there's going to be balance of these opposites here, of you two. And the Page of Pentacles is also here talking about that balancing of these priorities and this decision, you know, and this person's going to come in with loyalty. They're getting the courage up. Wow. And what a glorious day it looks like it's going to be with that happy baby there. Okay, so that's a recap. Let's see what the Kipper has to say. Let's see if there are any side messages from Kipper here. So these might fall right in line with some of these tarot cards, or they just might be a side message. So let's see, what does Kipper have to say? Courthouse. You might want something official. They might want that marriage certificate. This guy's carrying official papers, right? Or you guys had a legal separation or legal divorce or something. I mean, weirder things have happened. People have married the same person twice before. Okay. Great fortune. How about that? Maybe you're informed, or someone's informed of some inheritance or something. Those legal papers there and that great fortune. All that's good. And in distant horizons. Okay. So that could be, so it's coming. Something's coming. It's like on the horizon. This great fortune. All right. That's really good stuff. Oh. I need to pull some twin flame cards, because I really do feel like this is something, you know, like that twin flame connection. All right, let's see what some twin flame cards have to say about this. Tell us about my stars and the person here in this card read, this person on their mind. Mission accomplished. Welcome home. That almost feels like the Judgment card of resurrecting something, bringing something back to life, right? Welcome home. Okay. New beginnings. 1111 there. Look at that. All right. Let's see what else. Oop. Clearing karma. Kundalini activation. There you go. That's that Two of Swords and that Devil there. I was telling you about. This person's been doing some work there. This person's been going within, clearing their karma, doing what they're supposed to be doing. One more of the Twin Flame cards for my stars. There it is. Clear energy blocks, activating the higher chakras. That's 2 in a row that talk about this person that has been doing the work. They're doing the work so they can make their way back to you, stars. This could also mean that you have done a lot of work as well. So it may not be one-sided. I don't believe it is. I believe, because, when things like that end, we usually do try to look to see what has went wrong, what we can do better. So I do believe that both of you have done some work, but this person here has definitely been doing their work. All right. I want to see what you guys are saying to each other. We're going to use some of the raw message cards I have here. I made these myself. So what kind of things or messages would you and the person on your mind have to say to each other? All right. What are my stars or the person on their mind saying to each other? What kind of messages would they have for each other? Back and forth. Let's see. Playful. That's that happy baby. That playful. Sample size. That's that Page of Pentacles offering up whatever it is that they got there. Oh, and what's that? And empty. Someone was running on empty for a while, it looks like. All right. Those are the messages that you guys have had for each other. Let's pull some letters and see what kind of initials we might get here, or even some words that we can spell. We got R, A, B, and U. I got the word bar. That's all I got. Okay, again, and the letters were B, A, R, and U. Okay. Let's see what kind of charms we get. We got the seashell. Maybe water calms someone, makes them reflect. We do have the distant horizons here with the ship and an anchor. And then we have the pentacle. Someone is protected. And that's what we got. Okay, stars. The last card that I pull will be just for you. A little positivity, something to think about. Maybe some inspiration, but positive for you. Just for you, stars. Let's see what we get. Just for my stars. Just for my stars. Inspiration. How about that? Isis, goddess of magic. I ask thee to bring your inspiration to me. That's what I got for you, stars. Until next time, bye.